Take one. Welcome back to the channel, guys. In this video, me and my mom decided to try making a marzipan. For us Middle Eastern people, we call it marzipan. Some say it's Italian, some say it is German. And basically it's like a sweet dessert, and it's made out of sugar and almond flour, a bit of like rose water. It's very, very easy to prepare. You don't need to bake or fry or anything. You can mold it into different shapes like flowers, stars. And since we're in October and it's close to Halloween, I could not do pumpkins. This is the type of sweet that you will find at like big events in the Middle East, such as weddings or like a baby shower. They are pretty expensive, and I'm guessing it's because of how much time they put into each one of them. And I can't believe I used to spend so much money on buying them when I made them at home and they taste exactly the same. Keep in mind that this is our first time doing it. Here's some examples of some professional ones that you can find in stores. Without further ado, let's get into this video. So you're gonna need 100 grams of almond flour, which is equal to 1 cup and 1 tablespoon of almond flour. Now you're gonna want to sift it really well. You don't want big chunks in there, so you can sift it twice. And then we also need 100 grams of powdered sugar, which is equal to around 3/4 of a cup, a little bit more than that. Mix them very well together and then add them to your blender. Inside the blender, you're also going to add 1 tablespoon of orange blossom water. And then you're gonna mix it for around 1 minute or until you feel like the almond flour is kind of oily. If your mixture is still too dry after removing it from the blender, you can always add some orange blossom water or some rose water. Some people like to mix. It's really good as well. And then just mix it with your hands, and it's not gonna become a fully soft dough. Then you take some pieces, and I'm using a mold that can kind of push the mixture out of it, because or else it would be hard to remove. So if you have a silicone dough, it would also work, I think. But for me, this is what I used. I also did some flower shapes, but if you don't have molds at all, you can also do any shape with your hands. Just imagine it's like a Play-Doh kind of, even though it's a bit harder than Play-Doh. So for me, I did pumpkins as well, and I just do a ball and then I use a string to kind of shape the outline of it. So you just do a cross and then you go in diagonally, and that's it. You just add the like, what is it called? I don't know. You know, this thing. And that is it. And then the next day I decided to give them a bit of something, you know. So I just went in with this fire thing. I don't know what it's called. But I burnt the edges because some people like to do that. You can also do it in the oven, but no need to, honestly. And I did that for also the pumpkins, just a bit to give them some texture before I paint them. And then I went in with like a makeup brush. I cleaned it, don't worry. And I also used orange food coloring. Please use food coloring. And then I went in with some black food coloring for some shadows, but you can do anything you like. Once you are done, just leave them inside like a bag outside. Don't put them in the fridge or anything. The oil needs to dry, and you can instantly eat them, but I like to like dry them a little bit, and they are amazing. Please try them if you haven't, because they don't taste like anything else I've tasted in this life. I love them, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.